lovely people, and welcome back to our top 10 series where I give you super cool, awesome top 10 lists. I'm Courtney McGinley. Now, have you ever heard something odd and thought to yourself, well, that's the strangest thing I've ever heard? Well, get ready to push all of those thoughts to the side because you haven't heard anything yet. Today I'm going to share with you guys the top 10 shocking facts that will blow your mind. We have a list of some seriously shocking stuff, but before we get into that, I want to know, what's the most shocking thing you've ever heard? Let me know your answer down in the comments. Alright, let's get started. In our number 10 spot, Polaroid Betrayal. Turns out, waving or shaking a Polaroid can actually damage the image. You know how if you take a picture with a Polaroid camera, you will usually shake it under the impression that it will develop faster by doing so? Well, it turns out shaking this picture could cause it to run and not develop properly. Thanks a lot, Outkast. Your devastating song of lies are just ruining pictures everywhere. In our number 9 spot, book war. In response to the famous Dr. Seuss book, The Lorax, the forest product industry published a book called The Truax. Ooh, throwing some shade at Dr. Seuss. This book was written to teach youngsters the importance of logging. I'm not gonna lie, I might need to find this book and read it. I mean, at least they're getting kids to know the true foundation behind logging. So important. Kids like Dr. Seuss stories because they're fun and filled with bright colors and rhymes. So the people who came up with this parody book, The Truax, followed the same concept, but they threw in some factual information as well. Yay for learning! Here's another fun fact about Dr. Seuss. The extremely popular book Green Eggs and Ham was actually a result of a bet. That's right, Seuss's editor bet him that he couldn't write a book using 50 words or less. Green Eggs and Ham is comprised of exactly 50 words. In our number 8 spot, Project Fail. The 50-star American flag was actually designed by a high school student named Robert G. Heft for an American history class project. And get this, his teacher originally gave him a B-. When Robert turned in his flag to his teacher, she said, "What is this thing on my desk? Why have you gotten too many stars? Do you not even know how many states we have?" This was back when the flag had only 48 stars. Robert added the 2 additional stars for potential new states of Alaska and Hawaii being added to the US. But clearly the teacher was not impressed. However, for the assignment, a friend of Robert's named Jim picked up 5 leaves off the ground and taped them down to a notebook, and he titled them Elm, Hickory, and Maple. And guess what? Slacker Jim, he got an A. And at number 7, tongue prints. It turns out tongue prints are actually as unique as fingerprints. Not only is the tongue the strongest muscle in the body, but we now realize that it's just as unique as a fingerprint. The tongue presents both geometric shape information and physiological texture information, which is actually quite useful in identity verification applications. Another fun fact, the bacteria in the human mouth, particularly those pesky particles that are all snuggled up under your gums, are as powerful as a fingerprint when it comes to identifying a person's ethnicity. Also, another interesting fact, each person's set of teeth is also different. Even identical twins don't have the exact same set of teeth. And at number 6, you've got mail. The world's deepest mailbox is in Japan, in Susami Bay, and it's 10 meters underwater. That's right, in this fishing town of Susami that has a population of 5,000 people, and they're in the Guinness World Record for having the deepest water postbox. This is an official recognized mail collection point of Tsunami's postal system. It's used by divers who write water-resistant messages. And apparently during their busy season, this postbox can hold up to 200 pieces of mail per day. In our number 5 spot, we have a weird little frog that swallows its food with its eyes. Yeah. The northern leopard uses its eyes to push down its food into its throat by retracting them into its head. As this frog swallows, it blinks and pulls its eyes downwards on top of its mouth, and this helps it to push the food down. It's actually a pretty crazy thing to watch. Here's a quick clip. Coming out at number 4, twins causing trouble. The longest time between 2 twins being born was 87 days. Usually it's just a few minutes or hours, but 87 days, geez, that's one strong mama. And of course, this set a Guinness World Record. The mother is Maria Jones Elliott, and her 2 baby girls are named Amy and Katie. Everything was going smoothly until the pregnancy hit 23 weeks and 5 days. Amy decided to arrive dangerously early while Katie stayed in her mother's womb. About this delivery, Maria said, "Amy was fighting for her life in an incubator and Katie was struggling to survive in my womb. It was the hardest 3 months of our lives." Doctors told parents they have won the medical equivalent to winning the lottery since both girls survived and are healthy. And at number 3, don't try this at home. So the Romans used to clean and whiten their teeth with urine. As it turns out, when left out too long, urine decomposes into ammonia, which is a great cleaning product. So Roman leaders would encourage people to use both animal and human urine as a mouth rinse. It also apparently takes out stains really easily. Also, as it turns out, urine also contains nitrogen and phosphorus, which are both useful for growing plants. Romans believed that old human urine was really useful when it came to growing pomegranates, as it would make them juicier and tastier. Blah. They also used to use urine to wash their laundry. The ammonia in the urine that I mentioned earlier was also used to clean togas in a place called the fullery. The first stage of cleaning involved men jumping up and down on the togas in large vats with urine. The second stage usually included dirt or ash. Both of these helped to dissolve grease that accumulated on the togas and made them bright again. Well, enough of that. Coming in at our number 2 spot, liquid bugs. Did you know caterpillars almost completely liquefy as they transform into butterflies? In order to change from a caterpillar into a butterfly, a caterpillar must begin releasing enzymes that literally digest nearly all of its own body. What's left inside the chrysalis is mostly just a very nutrition-rich liquid, from which the butterfly will begin to form. Alright, I've definitely saved the best and most shocking fact for this number 1 spot. And ready or not, in our number 1 spot we have the fact that female kangaroos have 3 vaginas. Wait, what? Yeah, I guess it's always good to know about kangaroo genitals, no? Yeah, this definitely goes under the category of things I could have lived my entire life without knowing. If you guys tell me you already knew about this, I'm just not going to believe it. This is just a crazy and strange, not to mention random thing to know. But I guess you know about it now, so yeah. Anyways, this system is actually shared by all marsupials, which are the group of mammals that raise their young in pouches. This includes koalas, wombats, and Tasmanian devils. They all share this 3 vagina structure. The side one carry the sperm of the 2 uteruses, while the middle vagina sends the baby kangaroo, aka the joey, down and out. And then we get an adorable bouncing baby kangaroo. Since this reproductive system is pretty crazy, it turns out a female kangaroo can be perpetually pregnant. Turns out while one joey is developing inside the pouch, another embryo is held in reserve in the uterus. And it waits for its sibling to grow up and leave. Yeah, some pretty crazy stuff. Well, there you guys have it. That's a list of the top 10 shocking facts that will blow your mind. Let me know which fact you found the most bizarre. The kangaroo one is still blowing my mind, not gonna lie. I must say, all the people in this office were quite shocked when I told them this one. Well, I hope you guys enjoy this list. Let me know what other lists you'd like to see me do next time, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. We have more awesome top 10s up over here. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you'd like, you can follow me on Instagram at Courtney McGinley or my own personal YouTube channel, Courtney McGinley Vlogs. Check it out, subscribe, I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys later.